Hello everybody. How are we doing today? Today is Sunday, the 24th of January, and we got plenty of stuff to use hammers on today. Prada says hi. He's purring. So, hello Thomas, hello Jay, hello Steve. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. I'm about ready to go lock a cat in the bedroom. Excuse me. I need to go kill something. Okay. Problem sort of solved. You can still hear her, but it's not nearly as loud. Hello, Trina. How are you? Unfortunately, we're not going to see Prada for a while. He ran in the bedroom too, so he's kind of locked in the bedroom. I do, however, I have Simon. Simon is so washed out on this camera. Poor cat. Poor boy. Hi, baby. How you doing, baby? Well, he wasn't too happy about I woke him up. Yes, the muffled scream of children. Oh my gosh. Come here, Lucifer. Oh, so hello, Sean. By the way, I loved your cube upgrade. That was freaking awesome. I wish I had the money. I'd buy your old one, your old upgrade, but that's well out of my price range. So I'm sure everybody that's here has seen Sean's latest video on upgrading his cube to a 2 gigahertz G4. It's like, wow. I didn't even know they made a 2 gigahertz G4 without actually overclocking. I know Jay can overclock a G4 to 2 gigahertz, but I didn't know they actually made one natively. That's pretty awesome. So I got 2 computers today. One we're quite well acquainted with. It's one I got from Steve quite some time ago that I've been messing with, and you guys have been following me on the debacle. That is the 3,1 Mac Pro. I'm still trying to get it up and running to use it as a streaming machine, to move all of this goodness onto that machine and move it over to the workbench so I can use it over there. The other one is a Power Mac that I won't name at the moment. So I'm going to put it up to a vote. Which one do you guys want to work on first? Do you want to work on the Mac Pro, or do you want to work on the Power Mac? I'll let you guys decide what I do first. I'm going to work on them both today, but let's see which one you guys want to do first. If you want to do the Power Mac, or if you want to do the Pro. Jay and Steve know what Power Mac I have, but I've left it as a secret for everyone else. Hey, Joe. Oh, it looks like the consensus is the Power Mac. For the 3 people who have said anything. We're here for 5 hours. Now, Jay, I'm disappointed. I thought you would definitely say the Power Mac, especially since you know exactly which machine it is. Well, everybody wants to see the Power Mac, so I guess we'll start with the Power Mac. So, here's the deal. I've had this computer for a while. I picked this up some time ago. I picked up a pair of them. I gave one to Greg Hrutkay, and I have the other one. So, I've never owned one. I've never worked on one. I've never actually seen one in person. So, I don't know anything about this machine other than it's a Power Mac. And you'll see it here in a minute. So, let me, since everybody wants to see the Power Mac, let's switch over to the new workbench, and we will get the Power Mac out. So hold on a moment while I change positions. Okay, here we are. Just making sure my audio is working. So now we're at the workbench, and we have company. Come here. Oh, come here. Lucifer has decided to grace our presence. The cats have been absolutely enamored with this table. I usually have 2 or 3 of them on this table at any one time. So, Lucy, you're going to have to get down, honey. Yes. Say hi. Hi. Bye. So, yes, you can see the whole setup back behind me here. So, for anybody who wasn't here on Friday, so I have a computer set up here that I want to replace. It's a PC. I want to replace it with a Mac, and instead of running everything off of my Mac Pro back here, I want to run it off of a Mac Pro over here. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work with this Mac Pro because this is an older machine, but we're going to give it a novel try. So, hey, Soulblats. So, yes, I thought this was a very appropriate shirt to wear today, Steve, even though it's not 2020 anymore. So, here is the surprise. You have to forgive me. My shirt's a little tight. It shrank in the wash. So if you order any, make sure you order them an extra size up. Ready? Oh! There we go. I've never owned one of these. So when I found a pair of these pretty cheap, I said, you know what, I'll pick them up. What the hell? So it's a G3, obviously. So these used to belong, I had two of these. These used to belong to Bradley Academy of the Visual Arts, which is a design school in York, Pennsylvania. It's actually a school that my stepdaughter went to. So, out of the two of them, this one here seemed to be the better machine. I don't really know what's in them, to be honest with you. I haven't run serial numbers or anything like that. This one here is fairly complete, except no memory or hard drive. So there's a narrow SCSI card here, a video card of some sort. There's no memory, there's no hard drive. There is a battery that I should have taken out. And knock on wood, I have not run into any bad batteries yet. So this is an original battery from 12 of 98. See if there's any juice in this sucker. Not a drop. Your first overclock. Oh, you'll have to show me how to overclock, because I don't know how to overclock one of these. So, but we got we have an optical drive. There is a zip drive in here. I'm assuming it's a Zip 100. I don't know what kind of optical drive it has. I'm going to assume it's just a CD burner. I somehow doubt. No, it's actually a DVD-ROM. It's actually been upgraded. Huh. So, it's kind of hard to see, but it actually has a DVD-ROM in it. Somebody replaced it. So, trying to get the face off here. Oh, it's because I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, it's a Zip 100 and a DVD-ROM drive. So that's cool. I mean, so this case is in pretty good shape. There's one little crack in the side plastic, but nothing serious. So I don't know anything about these. I never worked on one. This will be my first attempt at doing anything on one of these machines. So turn it this way. Oh, it was an option? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's news to me. So let's dig in the never-ending toolbox. Find ourselves a appropriate screwdriver and take a look and see what we got here. So this computer was built February 24th of 1999. So in a little under a month, it will be 22 years old. And ironically, today is the 34th anniversary of the introduction of the original Macintosh. So here we are, 34 years later. And the funny thing is the first three companies to make successful home microcomputers in 1977, you had Apple, Tandy, and Commodore, with the Apple II, the Commodore PET, and the Tandy TRS-80 Model 1. And out of those three, the only one that still exists is Apple. So, and as we all know, they are still going rather strong today. So, congratulations to them, to many, many more years. So here we have a SCSI card. It's an AHA 2930, and it says Apple Mac on it. So 2930 CU Mac. So it's very possible you could probably boot off of this card. I don't have any narrow SCSI drives here at the moment. So that's cool to have. This video card I'm extremely interested in because it is purple. It is very purple. And anybody who works on these... Oh, what did I say? 34. Sorry, 37. So as anybody knows, purple typically means a Sonic card of some sort. I'm not sure what it is. There's no markings on it. So there's the video card. Pretty nondescript looking. It's got a good amount of memory on it. It looks like there's 4 chips on that side, and there's 4 chips on that side. But there's no brand markings. Oh, it says, okay, here on the end it says PNY Technologies, which still doesn't tell me anything. See, it does say PNY here on the end. So it has composite and S-video out. And if we look at these RAM chips, whoops, flip around and look at them. There's almost no identification on them, so I can't tell what the hell they are. Alrighty then. So this was in one of the 32-bit PCI, or one of the 64-bit PCI slots, because it won't fit in the standard 32-bit PCI slot. So this must be a higher-end video card of some sort. So we can put these back in. Maybe. That's a kind of funky looking PCI slot. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see if we can get this thing to run and see what System Profiler tells us, if anything. There we go. Whew, man, those slots are tight. Damn. There we go. Jeez. Suckers are tight. Whoops. Yeah. There we go. Hey Dave, how you doing today? Sorry, I haven't really been looking at the chat too much there, and for that I do apologize. All right, so for next things, let's see if we can figure out what's in this exactly. I can't see any. I can't see the identification on it. Max and meows, yeah. Plenty of Max and meows here. Oh, there's no thermal paste on that. I always thought this here was kind of cool. I don't know why. I don't know why Apple didn't put this on all of their computers. So it looks like the PowerPC 750 at 300 megahertz, maybe. I'm guessing. So it looks. If I'm reading that sticker right. So not too bad. I mean, for a blue and white. I know there's obviously faster upgrades you can put in these, but kind of interesting. There's no thermal paste or anything on it. Just a little pad. Makes my life a little easier. All right. So that's about it. There's not really much else in here to look at. No airport or anything of that sort. There's a modem in it. Not that that's really any use, but there is a modem. I think that's what that is. Oh no, that's FireWire. Oh no, there isn't a. Oh no, there isn't a modem in this. Oh, okay, this is a FireWire. Wow. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Huh. Weird. So there is no modem. I don't even know where the hell the modem would plug in at. Honestly, I don't see a header for it anywhere. Huh. Well. I don't even see a header for a modem. That's weird. Oh, right there it is. Okay. Oh wow, it's a ribbon connector. Okay. Weird. Okay, so I guess the first thing we could do is scrounge up some memory and see what we can break here. Let me see what I got memory-wise. Got 4 slots. Oh, excuse me. Oh, oops, that's DDR. Memory choices are a little limited. There's a 128, 64. There's a 128. Let's put these two 128s in. Lucy, get down. Rat. Ugh. Alright. So we got a pair of 128 meg PC 100 DIMMs here. These are fiddly. There we go. Okay. Yes, I magically turned into a cat. Lucy, you're bad. Yes, you are. You are bad. You're cute. Yes, you're cute. Yes, the first thing we could do is just try to power it up and see what happens. See if we get a chime or anything. Well, it chimed. Barely, but it chimed. I got all green lights on the board here. So I guess what we could do is put a hard drive in it. So let's get the hard drive selection out. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, like crap. Oh. Whew. Boy, this thing's heavy. Oh, all right. Now let's see what we are. Let's see if we get parallel drive. Let's see here. I'd say it's probably had at least a 10 gig hard drive in it. So let's see, we got a 20. Is that parallel? 40. 40. No, we can't put it. Yeah, we definitely ain't putting a 320 in. Oh, that's just out of drive anyway. Yeah, we definitely ain't putting that 500 in. I know that. We learned from experience that ain't gonna fly. 80. What do you think? Put the 80? Yeah, screw it. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's put the 40 in. Let's put a 40 in. That's still going to be twice as much as probably what came in the thing initially. I don't think I have any. These are all save drives. Oh, I do actually have a narrow SCSI drive here. 2 gig. Oh, I know what this is. This is the hard drive out of the Power Mac 85 or 9500 that I gave Steve. I think. Yeah, I think 40 is going to be plenty. 80 seems like overkill, personally. Oh my god. By the way, that case is very heavy when it's full of drives. Okay, so well, we got room for 1 drive in here. Well, we got room for 3, but we only have a cable for 1. How's that? How does that come out? Oh, okay. Oh, the whole tray comes out. Oh, wow. Okay, oof. Holy dust. Okay, let's get some suckage going on here. By the way, this thing sucks. Alright. That's the right one, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I've never worked on one of these. This is all virgin territory for me, guys. I have never played with one. Alright, if I wanted to screw where would I screw? Aha! You mean the one that I just used? It's a shark. Thing sucks. Let me tell you. That thing will pick anything up. Unlike me, I can't seem to keep a hold of a screw. The problem with having a machine that blows is the fact that I'm indoors. And I live in the second floor. And I don't want all that dust in my house. I have enough dust on its own. I don't need to make any more. That's why I like the vacuum. It's not perfect, but I mean it's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't use it on a, I wouldn't like directly use it on a logic board because it's not like an anti-static brush type, but for just cleaning out like the general case and fans like that, I mean, it works beautiful. So, yes, sucking is a good thing in this case. So, I bought this. I love Shark products, and I'm not product placing for them or nothing. But I mean, I've owned a lot of their stuff. But I bought this at the Salvation Army store. I think I paid $20 for it, and I figured, oh well, the battery's probably shot, or there's something majorly wrong with it. Hell no, I can run this thing probably an hour on the battery. It has a cradle it sits in, and then it has interchangeable tips. This one has a brush, and there's another one with just a crevice tool, and there's actually one with a motorized brush. It's about 3 inches wide maybe, and there's actually electrical contacts in here, so you can do like stairs, and yeah, I mean, I love this thing. I mean, it's loud, but it's loud because it's got a hell of a lot of power, so so yeah, it really gets used. And then the funny thing is I went to a different Salvation Army store probably like a month later, and I've actually found a brand new box of the filters. It actually has HEPA filters inside of it, and I found a brand new box of those for like $3. So I got the vacuum cleaner at one store. I think I got it, if I remember, I think I bought that at the store in York. And then I bought the filters at the one in Camp Hill, which is up by me. So, yeah, thrift shopping is pretty awesome, actually. It's amazing some of the stuff that I found. Alright, well, let's see if I'm smart enough to get this thing back in. Hey, voila. I have no idea what this little piece is for. You know what? I'm not sure. I found that at a Salvation Army store too. I have actually seen them for sale. I think it's supposed to be like a craft kit, like for arts and crafts and stuff. I've seen them for sale somewhere. And I'll be damned if I remember where it is. It doesn't have a brand on it or anything like that. It's not like a Sterilite. Oh, it says Iris. So, I think it's supposed to be for like arts and crafts, for you to keep like different things organized. And when I seen it, I paid $2.99 for it. I looked at these little inserts and I was like, those are like exactly the size of a hard drive almost. And it's like, wow, that'd be great for keeping hard drives organized. And yeah, lo and behold, there's maybe an inch of play, you know, so it keeps them nice and organized and all in one place. And I can carry them. So, you know, I repurpose stuff all the time. So if I think it's useful for something that I have an idea for, I'll give it a novel shot. So, Lucy, nobody wants to listen to you. Alright, so, well, we have a hard drive. Okay, except for cable select. Okay. I just thought about setting the jumpers on it after I put the stupid thing in, of course. I don't have a story behind it, Trina. All I know is it belonged to Bradley Academy for the Visual Arts, because it has an asset tag on the back. It was built in 1999, and I got it with no RAM or hard drive. I got two of them at one time. The other one I gave to Greg had no video card either. In truth, I thought this one didn't as well until I looked at it yesterday when I went down to the shed. I went to the shed looking for one specific thing and ended up filling up my entire trunk of my car. It's pretty insane. Come on, Luke. Oh! Come on. There you go. So, alright, so we're going to have to... I don't have any... I'm still operating on somewhat limited resources here. So I have no VGA monitor here. And up until this moment, it's not been an issue because everything else I have uses DVI. So I guess we can try to see if we can get the scaler to work. Oh crap, I don't even have it plugged in. Are you kidding me? 5 volts. Well then, okay. 9 volts. 9 volts. 12 volts. Now the power supply's got to be in here. 9.5 volts. Volts AC. Oh, come on. How do you power this? 6 volts. Here we go, 5 volts, 2 amps. This is probably... Ow! I just bought it off of Craigslist, Trina. Or Facebook Marketplace. I bought it in Carlisle. Which is not too far away from me. It's probably about 20 minutes away from me. So, this was at the very peak of the COVID epidemic, so you know the guy wouldn't even come out of the house to greet me or nothing. So he just left them on the porch and said, "Here, put the money in a paper clip and go away." So it's like, okay. Well, that ain't gonna work. Alright, well. Shit. Yeah, this has an ADB port on it yet. All of the tower machines, I believe, still had ADB on them. Steve can correct me if I'm wrong, which I very often am. But I know all the beige machines didn't have USB. These have both. And if I remember right, these were the last machines to have ADB. Because the iMacs did not have them. I can't believe that this power supply is up and vanished like a fart in the wind. Okay. Wow, I actually got that right, Steve. I am impressed. I surprise myself sometimes. Crap. Okay, let's not unplug that one again. Lucy, down. Okay, well, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to use the ADB. I have an extended keyboard 2 here, somewhere. Don't ask me where exactly it is, but I do have one here. So. Yeah. I ask my cats where things are a lot of times, too. It's actually kind of amazing what you find sometimes when you ask the cats where something is. Oh, there is another bug down there. What's going on here? Oh. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here trying to plug the power into the optical audio port. You know, it's not my brightest moment. Say. Alright, I don't want that end in, I want this end in. Okay. Oops. There we go. There you go, Garth. Glad somebody found it. That's pretty cool. It's amazing what you can find if you're motivated enough, you know? Okay. Power up. Alrighty. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Not getting anything here. Well, now, in order to test this, I'm going to have to disconnect the monitor from my computer here. So I'm not going to be able to see the chat, at least not live. So I can see if we're getting anything here. Okay. Got a really, really soft chime. But I have no video out on this card. And unfortunately, if this card doesn't work, then I kind of have an issue because I don't have another PC. I don't have any PCI video cards. Alright, we're getting no video. Let me try taking one of these dims out just for the hell of it. I can hear it chime, barely. Still not getting anything on screen. Well, the core hardware must be working because I keep getting a boot chime. Normally you don't get a boot chime if you got a problem. let's try something. Let's remove these. Let's just take that out and see if anything changes. The card is seated. At least there's buttons on here to turn it on and off. Alright, nada. Zip, zilch, squat. Okay. Move this card into this slot. Let's see if that makes any difference. Well, we might just be at a standstill. Try swapping these ones. See, these two lights here lit up. I don't remember seeing those before. And now it's flashing over here like it's trying to boot from the hard drive. I think it is booting from the hard drive. Or it's doing something. I still have no video out. This thing has a lot of little lights on board to tell you what the heck's going on, doesn't it? Yeah, see with this stick of RAM it chimes, but it doesn't really do anything now. If I put this one in by itself, at least the computer kind of comes to life. Let me try putting this video card back in this slot once. Man, it's tight in here. Now, this could be a very good reason why they got rid of these machines to begin with. It's almost like the card doesn't want to align. properly. Sorry if you guys are talking to me. I can't see you at the moment. There. Let's see what happens with that slot. Fits right in that slot. Oh, got lights on the motherboard. Yeah, so it was like the whole computer's coming up, but it's not showing any video. And it's trying to read off the hard drive like it's trying to boot. So I have a feeling this video card just borked. Just my luck. Of all the things that, you know, could possibly go wrong, it has to be the video card, because that's the only thing that ever seems to go bad on any of my computers. I have had nothing but trouble with video cards on Macs ever since the first day I bought them. Always fucking video cards. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a 2CI or a Mac 2. Guaranteed you're going to have a damn problem with the video card. I have never met such finicky ass computers in my life. But at least it seems to be working. So that's a good start. At least we're on the right track. Now I'll just have to source a video card. Well, at least it's built. Alright, let me plug this monitor back in where it belongs. See this crappy little PC. Okay. Seriously? Okay. Oh, apparently I didn't miss too much. A PNY VCMX 4000 ppb. It's a good possibility it's not even a Macintosh video card. I mean, it doesn't, truthfully, I mean, it doesn't really look like a Mac video card, you know. And yes, it is very possible that somebody just shoved one in trying to make the computer work at one point in time and couldn't get it to work. You know, it's very good. It's very possible it is a PC card. I told you guys, I've never worked on one of these. I don't know anything about them. So, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can do that, Jay. I can target this. I need a keyboard for the closet. we'll use the trusty beat the crap Pro keyboard that still tells you to press the eject button to eject the optical disc. I need to get a keyboard out for this setup anyway. Okay, and I need a FireWire 400 to 800. Four hundred, 800, 800. Where the hell's my FireWire 400? Oh, I know where that one is. That one's in the bedroom. Crap. Never mind. Yeah, I know exactly where that one is. Oh gosh, that means I have to unleash the Kraken. Okay. Hopefully this is long enough. Oh yeah, it's long enough. Alright. And I can never remember what key to hold down. Luckily I keep a cheat sheet here on my desk. T. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I unplugged. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, so let's go over here. Yeah, kitty love. Oh, more like kitty nightmare. Let's bring up disk utility. It's not showing anything in disk utility. It's not showing up as a FireWire disk or anything like that. Do it hooked up, yeah. try something once. No, still nothing. Okay, I'm trying to fix the computer. But yeah, whenever you get here. That's it. All right, just run up when you get here. I'm streaming online, so. All right, sounds good. I'm not getting any response out of the machine. Like, I tried to reset the PRAM and, you know, no subsequent chimes or anything. Well, I have to dig a little deeper on that one. Yeah, you like my potato chips, huh? Those are locally sourced. Those are made here in Pennsylvania. Alright, so that was a complete, absolute failure. No, I took the battery out. Why would I put a battery in it? No, that's the only RAM I have. Yes, I did. Well, the good news is this thing is populated completely with tantalum capacitors, so I doubt it would be a capacitor issue. I'll tell you what, let's take a break. Seems to flip out when there's no battery. Well, let me see if I can find. I don't know if I have a battery jack. Let me see. I might have one. Well, I found 2 batteries. Let's see if either of them are good. I'm probably going to have to take a break here shortly. My kid's on his way over. Come on, Prada. My kid's on his way over. He's going to help me bring a TV up. So, I think this one here is new. I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, these both appear to be good, so what the hell? Guess we could try one. What's the worst that can happen, right? I don't have a PC that has any PCI slots. I only have one PC, and this is this HP I'm using. And it only has PCI Express. Well, we put a battery in for you, Jay. Let's plug the monitor in. Whoops, I'm gonna screw that in. Oh, I screwed that down, I guess not. Okay. Let's try. Okay, so the PRAM is resetting. It's just next to impossible to hear because the speaker is so quiet. But it's still not making a difference. I'm still not getting any video out. Let me try hooking it back up. Where's the firework cable? There it is. Alright, so let me try target disk mode again, just for shits and giggles. Got to plug it into a FireWire port, not a USB port. What are you doing, fluffy butt? Hey, get out of there. The last thing I need is you putting your nose on a power supply line or something. Get this jolt. Yeah, and it's not even showing up on target disk mode in disk utility on my Pro. Yeah, the only thing I haven't tried is swapping in a different video card or trying the video card in another computer, because neither one of those are possible. Let me try reloading disk utility once just to see what happens. Other than that, I've pretty much done everything else. Yeah, it's still not showing up on target disk mode. So it's not totally happy. Okay. Oh. Are you serious? I don't have service manuals for Power Macs at all? Oh my lord. Never a dull moment. So, G3. I should have them in about 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what this machine. Let me look here once and see exactly what this machine would have came with. It looks like this is a bottom of the barrel machine at 300 megahertz. It would have had a 6, 9, or 12 gig hard drive, 24 or 32x CD-ROM, 5x DVD-ROM, or DVD RAM, and optional ZIP 100. Memory and graphics, it maxes out at 1 gigabyte of memory. It looks like it either had an ATI X-Claim VR or an ATI Rage 128 video card, with either 4 megs of memory on the X-Claim VR or 16 megs on the Rage 128. So, if those are the only video cards that this machine came with, then I could see where we might have an issue. Oh, thanks. And on that note, I'm going to take a... No, I think they're just 64-bit PCI. I don't think they're PCI X slots. I think the only machine that used PCI X is the G5. Let me take a look quick here. Oh, no, it's... Looks like 333 megahertz PCI and 166 megahertz. Okay. That's kind of odd, but okay. But on that note, I'm going to take a break here for a little bit. My kids here, we're going to carry a TV upstairs real quick. And when I come back, we will take a look at the service manual, and in worst cases, we will just take a look at the Mac Pro. So I'm going to put you guys on hold. Chat amongst yourselves. Sorry about that. I forgot to unmute my mic. And yes, Jay, the 5770 is an awesome video card. I love those things. I have one in work. Okay, so we downloaded... Alright, I downloaded service manual. Thanks to Jay Vrij. So let's... Let's take a look-see here. Alright, so here we have the service manual pulled up. Now I gotta find it back on my dock. Okay, so let's okay, start with memory. Characteristics of the memory to be used in the Power Mac G3 are PC 100, 3.3 volt, 3.3 volt unbuffered. Contains a correctly programmed serial presence detect ROM. Never heard of that. Of course, that's probably just what identifies the chips. Sizes of 128 and 256 meg in 128 megabit technology are qualified. Sizes of 32, 64, 128 and 64-bit technology. Do not use parity, ECC registered or buffered RAM. DIMMs with fewer than 4 or more than 16 devices. Okay. Well, the memory I have should be compatible. (2D and 3D hardware graphics acceleration using the ATI Rage 128GL graphics controller on the 66 MHz accelerated graphics card. I wonder if the video card can only work in that slot. Because if you look at the logic board diagram, it's actually identified as a monitor card slot. Yeah, I'll say it's picky RAM. Okay, so the Power Macintosh G3 uses 4 PCI expansion slots. 3 of the slots are 5 volt, 64-bit, 33 MHz slot that support both 32 and 64-bit PCI cards. The other slot is a 3.3 volt, 32-bit, 66 MHz slot dedicated to the 2D, 3D accelerated graphics card. So I wonder if the computer won't even recognize a video card in another slot. You know, like, you know, it's just like an AGP slot. You know, you can only use a video card in that one slot. Let's take apart. Let's go into the troubleshooting section here once. Sometimes it will tell you, hey, your video card will only work in so and so slot. Wow, they got a hell of a take-apart section on this computer. Of course, and again, I guess it was the first of its kinds, so it only goes to show that, yeah, it would be pretty detailed. I'm going to kill a cat soon. There we go, troubleshooting. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought, Steve. I mean, that's what kind of the way a PC is. Alright, so computer begins to power up, the fan and hard drive are spinning, the power LED is lit, but there's no video. Reseat the SD-RAM DIMMs, test for bad SD-RAM DIMM. Reseat the processor card, verify internal SCSI cabling secure, which we don't have that. Verify all cards are seated properly, remove all cards except video card, and disconnect hard drives. I did that. Replace the video card, logic board, replace the processor. The only thing I didn't do is replace a DIMM I don't think I have any more. I don't think I have any more PC100 DIMMs. Let's look here and see what I got. I have a 64. Specifically says PC100 3.3 volts, only 64 megs, but you know, hey, might be better than nothing, right? Well, let's give this a try. Hey Lydia. We got Miss Lydia here helping us out, depositing her black furs everywhere. Alright. Oh, I unplugged it. They're pretty. Yeah, it really doesn't like that one. I didn't even get a chime that time. And this stuff is so old that I don't even know if it's any good. And the only ones that I know are good are too big for this machine. So I got a chime that time. This is the PC133 module, which doesn't seem to work in this machine. This one here seems to be the best one I've found so far. Yeah, I still don't have any video. So I'm going to go on the... I'm going to operate under the assumption that the video card is either incompatible or just no good. Because otherwise I'll be sitting here banging my head against it all day. And I truthfully don't want to do that. Oop, sorry, Lydia. I didn't realize you were laying on it. Yeah, she's supervising. Yeah, she does do a less pause on assistance than Prada does. Prada likes to stick his nose where it doesn't belong. Lydia just kind of chills. She just sits here and it's like, okay, you know. Alright, well. Well, I guess we'll have to we will have to source a video card. I know a place I can get one, but whether or not he's willing to part with one is another story. So I got this today. Got here. Yes. this is a battery for my Logitech Harmony 1, which is older than dirt. But still mostly works. Jay, my G4 has a IGP card in it, dude. I don't have anything that has I don't have anything that has PCI. My G4 is a sawtooth. It's not a yikes. It's actually a gigabit Ethernet. It's not even a sawtooth. Oh, Dana has more. Okay, well, maybe I'll get one from Dana then. I'm actually kind of surprised Jay doesn't have a bunch, as much as he likes the blue and white. Well, I'll get one. The computer overall seems to be working. I mean, if the video card is the worst problem I have, then there's still a very good chance of bringing it back to life. So, oh. They're perfect for Xserves, eh? Well, I'll remember that. I'll have to start ordering them and then charging you a premium price. It'll be like Goldman. Why are you hoarding them? You're keeping them from the rest of the community, Jay. It's unfair to us. I need one now. Yeah. I doubt that. Steve ain't gonna drive out here just bring me a video card. Steve will be like, if you want a video card, you're driving your ass out here for it. It's like, I ain't going over there. Yeah, momentarily. If he's going to be here momentarily, you better be flying. And I don't mean by airplane either. I'll either get one from Dana or I'll find one online. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure somebody in the community not named Jonathan Goldman has one for a reasonable price that would be willing to either donate one or share one or sell me one for, you know, not $1 million. Alright, there we go. Now let's put it back together properly. This poor remote has been through hell. Let me tell you. I've had this thing for eons. Hey, it works. Yay! Of course, now the touchscreen is not working. Alright, well I guess I'll have to tear that apart again. Don't ask me why I'm trying to fix up an old Harmony remote. I mean, it's not like I have a shortage of them by any sense of the word. Job interview went pretty good. I have to fill out an application, take it back in, and then I have to meet with the big guys. So, assuming all the background checks and stuff that they do come back alright. You know, I definitely like the salary they're offering me, so that's a start. Just more than I make now. A lot more than I make now. Then again, kids at McDonald's make more than I do, I think. Okay, time for this big bitch. Oh my god. Hey, look, Trina. I got the Mac Pro on the table and it's not shaking everywhere. Check that out. Oh, goodness. All right. Now I can take this piece of shit out because this thing isn't even working at all now. It's an auto parts store called Federated. I didn't actually apply. It was kind of thrown at me. Purely coincidentally. So, here's the deal. So I was down in the shed yesterday and I found a couple of these video cards. So I have this RX, what is this, an RX 560? I have no idea if this thing still works or not. I had this in my PC. See some corrosion on it. Why is it corroded? Let's get some IPA here. And a toothy brush. Yes, this is a 3,1 James. And in case you ever, if you're ever looking inside one of these, if you see these two memory card slots risers here, facing in opposite directions, this is a 3,1. This is the only one that came like this. Otherwise, if it has memory risers like this, it's a 1,1 or a 2,1, which are virtually identical machines. And then, of course, the 4, and 5,1 look totally different. These are kind of these machines are kind of like the black sheep of the family, I guess you could say. You know, like the 1,1, the 2,1 are related, the 5,1 and 4,1 are related, and then you have the 3,1, which is just here, you know. So it's just one of those odd machines that, you know. I mean, I run into these things all the freaking time. They're everywhere. But people want stupid money for them whenever you do see them. So they're just not really, to me, they're not really not worth that much. So then again, you know, it could just be the fact that I'm cheap. But you know, I have a 5,1. I know what I paid for that. So now, granted, you know, when I paid for it, it was stripped out. You know, it had memory in it, and that's it. No RAM, no video, no hard drive. It's only a single processor, which that's all this is actually. So I like it though. I actually have never had a problem with the single processor 5,1. I think it runs pretty good. So yeah, I don't have a boot screen on mine either. I have an RX 580 in my 5,1. Doesn't bother me. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, I run Mojave on mine too. Well, I guess if we were going to test it, I guess we should try plugging it in. Like I said, I don't know if this card works. I have another card here. It's a X2600, I think it is. Nah, I'm going to say it doesn't work. It shined, and then the fans went totally batshit crazy. And that's typically a good sign that the video card's no good. I think I had tried, I don't quote me, but I think I had tried this in my 5,1 before and it didn't work. And this is just a slightly lower end model to the 580. So let's try this 2600. Now this doesn't even require any extra power to work. This was like the base card in this machine. I may have actually gotten this card with this machine. I can't imagine any other place I would have picked this card up, but you never know. With me, anything's possible. one. $75 a good price for a 5183. 5183 what? That one's working. It's giving me the forbidden symbol, but it's working. And it's shut off. You mean just for the processor card for a 7410? I don't think Apple ever used a 7410 in a desktop. Well, it may have shut itself off. Simply because it wasn't booting. That's what I'm doing now, James. I'm zapping the PRAM. I got a boot screen. It's booting now. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be using this video card. This video card's a piece of shit. But she booted. She booted up. I think I have El Cap on here. Yeah. So, yeah, I know you're not going to be able to get my pages back because I'm not connected to the network, you idiot. I know I'm not connected to the internet. Oh my lord. So, let's see here. About this Mac. 2.8 gigahertz quad core. 16 gigs of memory. ATI Radeon HD 2600 XT with 256 megs of RAM. Yeah, that's not going to fly very long. But it works. It's working. So I'm just curious. I don't know why the fans are running so high. The fans in this thing are like running full bore. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why they're running so high. So I'm just curious.
So this machine has two X16 slots, unlike the 1,1, which only has one X16 slot. So I want to try. Oops. I'm going to put this RX 560 in this other PCI slot, and just for shits and giggles, I want to see if the computer even recognizes it's in there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely going to have to put TG Pro on here. Okay, so once again we're getting the forbidden symbol, which I don't understand. So let's try zapping the PRAM again. Well, you see, I have a 5770 in my 1,1 at work. And what I might do is I might actually take this video card, this XT2600, and I might put that in my work computer and bring my 5770 home, because my 5770 works perfect. Those things are freaking wonderful cards. Yeah, TG Pro is a fan control app. You can do all kinds of stuff with TG Pro. It's ridiculous the amount of stuff you can do with it. Alright, well, got a boot screen. I don't know why it won't boot without me actually going into the boot picker. I don't know if it's trying to boot. There's a recovery partition on here for something else. I wonder if it's trying to boot from that for some reason. And that's why I keep getting the forbidden. Alright, so let's log in here. Sorry you guys can't see this. Well, it is actually identifying the card. Oh, you know what? I wonder. I don't think the RX series will work on anything less than High Sierra or Sierra. I wonder if that's what it is. I just thought about that. Because it's showing up in System Profiler and it's saying no text loaded. And I'm wondering, it shows up as an ATI card in slot 2 and GPU. I think that might be what it is, now that I think about it. Yeah. I'll tell you what, why don't we, why don't we do something so insanely stupid? And
So yeah, it's an RX 560, and I totally forgot about that. I didn't even think about why is this controller all the way over there? Yeah, I didn't even think about drivers, because I run Mojave on my 5.1, so I mean I automatically have everything I need. See what versions I have here. I have High Sierra, so let's do that. High Sierra is better anyway, and it runs fine on. Actually, High Sierra runs natively on a 3.1. Yeah, there's not. I do remember that. There's if you go to, and anybody who has a Mac Pro, if you're just getting into one of these, this site here is like the definitive place for all of your Mac Pro information. And if we go down here to GPUs, and we go to the complete aftermarket GPU list, so here's these are AMDs or ATIs. It tells you the OS it supports, metal, whether it's flashable, and whether you need a mod. So, all right. So right now we have a 2600 XT, which goes up to High Sierra, so 10.13. All right. It is not a metal card, which I don't really need a metal card for what I want to use the machine for. But if we go down here to the RX 560, see, it requires 10.12.6 to current, and I'm running 10.11. So we have to run at least Sierra to get anything out of the 560. So do I need to patch for the I didn't think I needed to patch for a 3.1. I thought that 3.1 cut off at high, or yeah, I thought High Sierra was the highest it would run. No. Oh, okay. Yep. LCAP is the highest. Okay. So yeah, it's a good thing I'm making a patcher disk anyway. What? Well then. Try this one more time, and if it doesn't work, then I guess I'll have to try another flash drive. Yeah, I always ran LCAP on this machine because the last time I had it, the last time it was in use was at work, and because of the mix of the 1,1s, 2,1s, and the 3,1 at work, all connected to the G5 server, I just ran LCAP on everything, just for simplicity and ease. So, I really don't know a lot about this machine. This is the one machine I only have this one. So, yeah, no problem, James. And this machine is more than powerful enough to run High Sierra. Now, I don't know about running Mojave on it. Truthfully, it would probably run Mojave just fine. I run Mojave on a freaking Mac Mini at work, for crying out loud. And that's a Core i5 2.5 gigahertz, and this is now this is only a single processor, but it's a quad core Xeon at 2.8 gigahertz. The biggest holdback on this particular machine is, first of all, this is only these only have SATA 2, so they're limited to, I think, 3 gigs a second transfer on the hard drive, and the memory is capped at 800 megahertz. It uses DDR2 instead of DDR3. But truthfully, a Core i5 in a Mac Mini is not really all that exciting, trust me. And the video sucks. It sucks big time. But it serves its purpose for what I use it for at work. It's actually a very solid machine. And that's a 2012. That's actually the newest Mac I own. You can tell how powerful it is from the fans. Trina, you ain't never heard fans until you've heard a G5 trying to take off. Oh my lord. Those things are loud. Yeah, there's processor. I can get a second processor, heatsink, and all that for this. I can get another processor. I can upgrade the processor that's in it. I'm kind of just thinking that what I have will probably be sufficient enough. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Soul Blacks? If the fans were any indication of the actual power of the machine, yeah, we'd all be flying. Yeah, if you take the cover off the side of a G5, oh my lord, you would have thought you'd entered a wind tunnel. They make the MDD G4 sound mild in comparison. Yeah, anytime you take the air deflector off a G5, it automatically kicks all 9 fans into the highest possible speed, and the computer just shut itself off. Alrighty then. Huh. Well, I wonder why I did that. I can't remember where I left it. Of course, I may have told it to shut down. What kind of G5 do you have, James? Do you have a quad? Yeah, I did it when I got it, actually. And it really hasn't seen a lot of use. So, I'll do a 2.0. Well, that's okay, Jade. I have a dual 1.8 at work that is actually a server. I've been using it as a server for years. And it works fine. I don't know. Next time I boot it up, I'll have to find out. Now, you see, now my G5 does not run hot at all. It actually sits in our office. I've never heard the fans, aside from taking the air deflector off, I've never heard the fans ramp up on the machine. And it doesn't get hot in our office. Our office isn't very big. So, mine really doesn't run hot. I've never taken the processors apart or repasted it or anything either. So, truthfully, it's probably still running on the original thermal paste. Oh, 50 degrees on a G5 is nothing. That's, yeah, that's diddly squat on one of those. Yeah, I have never had a single issue with my dual 1.8. That has been probably one of the most reliable machines after my 5.1. And mine is I think it's a 2003 model or a 2004. It's one of the lower end models because it only has 4 DIMM slots in it, so it only supports 4 gigabytes of memory, which is more than enough for what I do with it. Hell, it's overkill, truthfully. So, oh yeah, 50 degrees on a G5 ain't squat. I mean, if I fire up my iMac behind me here, and believe me, this sucker gets hot. And this is that's a 2.1 single processor, single core. Lydia, honey, come on. Lydia, you're not helping. And the kernel panicked. Nice. This is another one I've been having issues getting to boot up without going into the boot picker. Yes, this is an iMac G5. This is a, if you guys are new, which most of you aren't, but if you're new, this is a 2.1 gigahertz 20-inch iMac G5 iSight. This is a prototype machine. I've actually done quite a few videos on this. This machine is fully functional, except for the fact that it keeps trying to boot OS 9 for some stupid reason. I don't know why. I run a 10.4 Tiger on it. It's decked out totally with 2.5 gigs of memory and an ATI X600 video card and a 260 gig SSD. I had this in my bedroom, and I actually had it turned on for about 5 or 6 hours one day, and it actually got really hot in my bedroom. So, James, just on boot, without actually doing anything on the computer, I'm running at 54 degrees right now, and the computer's not even doing anything. So if I go and actually do something like intensive on it, let's run a benchmark test on it, just because that's going to work the computer pretty good. I mean, we're getting ready to hit 60 here. So, you know, if you're running 50 degrees on your tower, that's good. And I seem to think that mine at work runs around 50, maybe 55. These processors run extremely hot. No, I have not recapped this machine. It has not needed it. So, yeah, we're hitting 60 now. I truthfully don't think this computer has seen a lot of use over the years, because judging from the internals of the computer,
I mean, it was pretty spotless when I first got it, because I dismantled this computer when I first got it because Jay and Steve were both amazed at the fact that it had a SD card reader on it. Because I actually had to ask them what this slot was, and they didn't know either, because there was no such thing ever on an iMac. So, but yeah, I mean, it peaked at 60 degrees, which is actually pretty cool temperature-wise for a G5 iMac. So, yeah. What am I using on this? Oh, it's iStat Menus, is what it's called. You can download it from the PPC App Store if you have that. It shows you all kinds of stuff. It shows you network traffic and CPU usage, disk usage, and something. You can configure this whole bar up here at the top. And like for the temperature, you can see every temperature sensor inside the computer. Now there's only a few inside this, but the CPU's at 54 and the Northbridge is at 54, and those are the two hottest running chips in the computer. So, now when it's really under load, I mean, it's going to get, like if I'm trying to watch a YouTube video or something, like, yeah, it's really going to get hot. Yeah, I mean, I used to play games on my tower. All right, so this is this done. So let's try booting. Let's try booting this. Off of this flash drive. Oh, it didn't shut down. It went to sleep. I think. Weird. As soon as I plugged the flash drive in, it powered back up. That's odd. Yeah, no problem, James. Okay. It is on the floor. Oh. Alright, so We are now booting from the flash drive. So, and unfortunately, what time is it? Oof, it's almost 5. I am probably going to have to run. I'm probably going to have to stop the stream here. I have something I have to do at 5:30 at 6 by 6. But let's boot this thing up once. I just want to boot it up, at least boot it up in High Sierra and just go into System Pro, because you can access System Profiler from the installer. We'll put you guys on hold for 2 seconds. Hey, take care, Soulblats. Thanks for coming. Hey, no problem, guys. You're always welcome to stop by at any time. If you subscribe and hit the bell icon, you'll be notified. I usually stream every Saturday at 2 o'clock. But this week and next week it's going to be on Sunday. So... and it might actually stay on Sunday. Because I kind of like Sunday better. I don't feel so rushed. Okay, we're back. Okay. Oh, well. I guess we have to install Mac OS.
Well, then I guess you need to take a nap, Jay. What can I say? Trying to see if my HD input was working, but it doesn't appear to be sending a signal out on that. Yeah, it's not getting a signal. Alrighty, we'll find that. So it is currently installing Mac OS. It's going to be about 25 minutes. I'm probably going to have to, it's going to be cutting it close. I guess we'll see if it installs High Sierra in its entirety without shutting down. I mean, I installed LCAP on it the other night, so now I have something I have to do around 6 o'clock. So I'm going to have to get off of here very soon. I thought High Sierra would be just like the other versions of Mac OS where you know, you'd be able to access system profiler and everything from the installer, but apparently you can't. Why are you biting me? Quit biting me. All you have to do is move over an inch. There. Alright. Lydia's being a bitch again. Yeah, there you go, Steve. I have that at the shed right now. I play what's in what bin a lot of times. That's actually how I found the video cards, because I was just rooting through boxes trying to find, you know, anything that would be useful to me here at the house, and that's where I found the 2 video cards. So, but I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to cut it here, let this install, go do what I got to do. because it's still 28 minutes. Which we know how minutes in Apple's time works. Sometimes 28 minutes can mean 15 or it can mean 3.5 hours, depending on the mood. It is, you know, it sounds stupid, Sad Mac, but it is kind of fun to go through your boxes and your bins and see what you have, because then you see, hey, shit, I didn't know I still had that, or oh my god, I didn't even know I had that. And then you realize, like, after you set all this stuff up here, that, oh crap, I gave Steve a bunch of crap I probably shouldn't have, that I should have kept because now I need it. So, well, we do have a couple of improvements coming. This camera that I'm using here is a 720p camera, and that's going to be going bye-byes. I have an HD webcam coming. Should be here tomorrow. So the next time you see me, I should be in glorious high definition. Yeah, I know I can get it back, Steve. that's not the issue. It's the fact that I gave it to you in the first place. I do that all the time. I get rid of something and I'm like, shit, I need that now. Usually I throw it away, and in this case I gave it to you, so it kind of works out. So, but yeah, I have a new webcam coming for this computer. And I'm sitting in front of my Mac Pro right now, obviously. I also ordered a new, this won't really affect the stream or anything, but I also ordered a new monitor. I have another 32-inch monitor coming. So that will greatly speed up my browsing of the internet. Because my eyes are shot. So, and then hopefully we can get this machine. The progress bar is moving, so it's actually doing something. It's not like it's locked up or anything. The progress bar is going, but it still says 28 minutes. So it's probably going to go from 28 to like 12 minutes, you know. Knowing, you know, that's just the way Apple works, you know. You know, why do it correct when we can just do it half-assed and everybody's still happy. But yeah, I'd like to get the other Mac Pro set up. I want to try, you know, I want to do some test streams on it and see how it does with the single process with the RX 560 video card in it, because the video card will take off some of the load of the stream. It might do okay. I may not be able to get as fancy as I do now, but you know, sometimes simpler is better, and I'm kind of known for low quality videos. And I also want to get back to making regular videos as well, now that I have some room to do some stuff. I don't really have anything set in my head at the moment, but I'll find something. I'll get some ideas. So if anybody has any ideas of what you would like to see me do for a regular video, not a stream, but just a regular video, you know, let me know. You can always send me a message on Facebook, or, you know, I'll probably put some feelers out just to see if there's anything that people would like to see covered. I do still have a video in the works for doing bridging on the Mac for getting software onto older machines. However, I'm kind of in an impasse right now because my PowerBook 3400's power supply decided to take a crap on me, and I kind of need that to do that video. I have the Quicksilver. The Quicksilver is fully functional and running, so that's not an issue. But I need the PowerBook as well. So I don't rebuild engines, Jay. I don't have the stuff to rebuild engines. Yes, the G4 Cube. I have an upgrade card for the G4 Cube. Thank you, Dave. I'm glad you told me that. I need to get a fan for it, and so I will be taking care of that. So yes, we can actually do that. I have a upgrade for the G4 Cube, a processor upgrade. So I think we might do that next. So James, you didn't really miss anything. I'm trying to install High Sierra on my 3.1 at the moment. Oh, it's down to 22 minutes now. It's taking its grand old time, but unfortunately I'm going to have to cut this stream short. I have something I have to do by 6. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off now, and I am going to hand the reins over to Steve at Mac 84. He's going to stream a what's in this bin. He's going to try to clean his basement up. So he needs all the moral support he can get cleaning his basement up. So I hope to see everybody there, and I will join you all when I get home. So I want to thank everybody for coming. I definitely want to thank James Garland. Thank you for coming. Of course, Steve, Jay from Mac 84, Sad Mac. He's here every time I stream. Trina Conrad, same with her. I haven't seen her recently, but I want to thank her for coming anyway. Kevin McCaig, you look like a first-time viewer. Thank you for coming. Of course, we have Jay from the House of Moth. He's always here to give you all the moral support you could never need. Sol Blatz. Of course, Dana from Dana Does Stuff, even though he doesn't really do anything. He does things occasionally. And anybody else that I may have missed, I apologize. But I want to thank everybody for coming. So yeah, Jay doesn't do beige. I don't really have that much beige here, though, Jay, to be honest with you. Oh, that's okay, Training. You're allowed. I'm just, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe you might have been busy working or something. So, but I want to thank everybody for coming. I am now going to hand the reins off to Steve. So make sure you check out Mac 84 for his upcoming stream. He said he's going to start around 5:30. So, yeah, Dana burned stuff. So. So you guys all have a wonderful night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'm hoping to see you over on Steve's channel. So on that note, have a lovely night.